Ever just, like, stare at a cannabis plant and think, whoa, how'd they get that color?
Right.
Today's the day we unlock that mystery.
We're diving deep into the science of cannabis colors.
I'm so ready. I've seen some pictures online, man, like those deep purples, almost black. Crazy.
It's more than just looks, though. Color can hint at what's happening inside the plant, genetically and environmentally.
And today, we're focusing on one big environmental factor, temperature.
Exactly. Temperature stress can really make those colors pop.
So it's like plants get stressed too, but instead of needing a massage, they change color.
Kind of. It's their way of reacting to their environment. But I should clarify, it's not all L stress. With cannabis, temperature is the big player.
So blasting my plant with heavy metal won't turn them purple.
Probably not, at least not reliably. Genetics plays a huge part. Some strains are just bred for color, regardless of what you do.
Okay, so like some strains are just born glamorous.
Think of it like human families. Some folks are naturally rosy-cheeked, right?
True. Some of us flush at the drop of a hat, others not so much.
Same idea with cannabis. Take, for example, a strain like Blue Dream, famous for its, well, bluish hue that's largely down to its genetics.
Makes sense.
Huh?
But then the environment, specifically temperature, comes in to play director, right? So how does cold turn cannabis from green to, well, Instagram worthy?
It's all about these things called anthocyanins.
Anthocyanins sounds kind of sci-fi, doesn't it?
They're actually pigments found in loads of plants, not just cannabis. Berries, grapes, even those colorful potatoes, they get their vibrancy from anthocyanins.
Wait, seriously? Like the same stuff that makes blueberries blue is in cannabis?
Yep. And just like with berries, some cannabis strains naturally have higher anthocyanin levels, even without the cold.
That's wild. So it's like a double whammy then?
Yep.
Genetics plus a little chill in the air equals some seriously stunning plants.
Exactly. And growers know this. You'll see some intentionally expose their plants to colder night temps during a specific growth stage.
Hold up, gotta make sure even I'm following. What was that stage called again?
The flowering stage, that's when the plants are focusing their energy on producing those resinous buds.
Ah, right. The good stuff. So colder temps during flowering equals more of those colorful anthocyanins.
Precisely. It's like encouraging the plant to show off its full color potential.
Genius.
Yeah.
But we gotta ask, does all this temperature play mess with the good stuff, the taste, the smell?
Big time. And that's where terpenes come in.
Okay, terpene refresher course.
They're like the essential oils of cannabis. Each terpene has its own aroma and flavor, and they all work together to create that unique profile of each strain.
Right, like how some strains smell skunky, others citrusy. All
Exactly. And guess what? Terpenes are also sensitive to temperature.
No way, so it's not just a visual thing.
Not at all. See, different terpenes have different boiling points, the temperature at which they evaporate.
Okay.
So if you heat cannabis too much, whether during storage or consumption, you risk losing some of those volatile terpenes.
Ah, so like how fresh basil smells amazing, but cooked basil is a whole different ballgame.
Exactly. It all comes down to those terpenes and how they're affected by temperature.
So we've got genetics setting the stage, temperature revealing those hidden colors, and this whole other layer of terpenes adding to the aroma and flavor.
It's like an orchestra, really. All these compounds working in harmony.
Crazy to think about how these tiny compounds create such a huge range of smells and tastes. So much going on in a cannabis plant. Makes you wonder if different colors can indicate different terpene profiles. Could color be a clue to a strain's effects?
Now, that is a question researchers are dying to answer. It's complex, but every discovery brings us closer to understanding the full potential of this plant.
A delicious mystery. So next time you see a vibrant cannabis strain, remember, there's a whole lot more going on beneath the surface, a hidden world of color, aroma, and flavor just waiting to be explored.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to judge a strain's effects just by its color.
Until then, happy exploring.